what your Marvel Rivals main says about you. I'm running out of ideas, guys. Let me just have this one. If you main Adam Warlock, you got two sides. You got two sides if you're an Adam Warlock main. Either you're the best fucking healer in the entire game, and you're probably going to be carrying your entire team, or you just suck ass. Like, I'm sorry, this is being very, very stereotypical, but you are doing nothing for the team. You are just trying to hit headshots on people and not healing. You throw a soul bond out there and then expect people to be happy, and then you ult out of nowhere with one person dead on the field, and it never works. You never do something properly. Unless you're the one guy that's actually good at the character, but that's like 1 in 20. If you main Black Panther, I have it out for you. Not in terms of any of your personality, in terms of a real person. You know, I have nothing against you as a real person. I just play Luna Snow most, and, yeah, you're annoying as fuck. I'm sorry. You know, like, everyone, and I mean, like, everyone on the enemy team fucking hates you. And I hope you realize that. And if you realize that, I can semi-respect you. But, you know, if you're just gonna be an annoying little shit and not take it, then I have a personal beef against you. You just run in there, you dash some shit, you throw your spears, and then you run the fuck out. Usually you don't even live, you're just doing this to be a piece of shit. And then you use your ult for no reason, and then you die almost instantly, and you still have, like, what, 30 kills at the end of the game. It's just annoying. You're just annoying, I'm sorry. Nothing against you as I should probably have specified this. This is not a personal attack against anyone. This is mostly down to my experience as a player in Marvel Rivals, and my personal experiences are, well, my opinions, so just be sure to know this. I should have said that at the beginning, but yeah, these are my opinions, and I have barely played the game, so, like, just keep that as you will. Most of this is just for comedic purposes. If you main Black Widow, I just go to Overwatch. I don't want you here. I just go back to Overwatch, dude. Widowmaker is a character in that game. You know, you could play another sniper that's named as Widow without being on my team and going 3-18. You know, I think it'll help both of us. Just saying, there's another game out there that has the exact same character, and you don't need to be on my fucking team. If you main Hulk, I'm just sorry for you. I know that Hulk is a cool character to some people, but he is also probably one of the worst tanks, because he does, 1, 0 damage, and that's really my whole point. His ult is also boring as fuck. Again, I've seen so many videos on what your Rivals main says about you. I'm gonna be a bit more original than them, because most of the time they just end up complaining about Hulk. I'm gonna say that you have no fucking clue what you're doing. Unless you are top 5 Hulks in the world, you have no clue what you're doing. You are jumping in, jumping out, jumping in, jumping out. You can't make up your goddamn mind. And then you throw in some Gamma Shield, you waste all your shit, waste all your abilities, and then you're left as a sitting duck. And then the enemy team just focuses you because of course you're a tank, and you just jump in there, you're a dive tank, you're gonna do nothing against them because you do 0 damage. So basically, you're fodder for the enemy team. If you main Captain America, you are the fly of the animal kingdom in Marvel Rivals. This is not a hot take at all, but it is a valid one. Fuck you. You are the worst, and I mean the worst. If you get MVP, it doesn't fucking matter. It does not matter. You are not important. The team is not getting carried by you. You are not him. You are just not him. And again, this is an easy ass fucking take to say, but it is valid. You, and I am talking to every Captain America in the entire world, you are a toy. You are not the real Captain America. You are just an action figure. And I'm quoting Toy Story. I know that. You're not him, though. That's it. If you main Cloak and Dagger, good job. You're playing a healer that is subpar at healing. Oh, but I have the wave force thing. That heals my team so fast. Yeah, but you're most likely just going to be using all of your abilities on yourself, and then once you get in a tough situation, you swap to Cloak, you fly away, and it doesn't even do jack shit because you don't even go that far. So, you know, you're half a DPS, half a healer. You're a jack of two trades, and you don't even do it that well. Pick a character with good healing that can heal fast. I get it, you have abilities that can do that, but you're not fucking using them on your team. You're using them on yourself. And then your ult's actually pretty good because it heals and damages the other team, so, you know, it's not bad, but honestly, just pick a good healer, or just pick a healer that is competent at healing and also damaging without having to change to another character. I also have a sneaking suspicion that you catfish people. If you main Doctor Strange, I really do not know, because like most people do not main Strange. Unless you are very good at him, you are not like playing him that often. Maybe you just main him because no one else plays tank and you're just like, I'll play Strange, I guess, because he's kind of easy. But that's really it. I don't have much to say about you. You're never the worst or the best on your team. You're just kind of there. And that's what I feel like Strange does the best. He just exists. Yeah, I got nothing for you guys. Like, you are just... you're just a plank of wood. If you main Emma Frost, I'm not beating around the bush. You're a fucking gooner. Listen, the new season just came out like a month ago, and you're already maining her, and if you've gotten her to Lord, oh my god, take a fucking shower. Just... Dude, I don't care if you're tank. I don't care if you're just, you know, oh, I'm playing tank, guys, I'm playing tank. You're playing DPS. You are not playing tank. You can tank some hits, but you are just running in there and going... and then just not doing shit. There's always an Emma Frost on my team that does jack squat, and then just decides, fuck it, you know, I'm tank, you know, I'm doing my job. Just fucking play any other character, dude. You could play any other character, and you're playing her. I get it, new season, but like seriously, just play a different character. You don't need to auto-lock her every single game. There are other characters in this game that you can play, buddy. I know it's hard to, like, you know, to tell, but, you know, maybe you should just swap off fucking Emma Frost and play someone else. Thanks. If you main Groot, you're a pretty selfless guy, you know, just, you know, helping the team, blocking out the enemies and stuff. Little do you realize, you are doing jack shit. You are useless other than a bullet sponge. Oh, but I do good damage, and I block the team's attacks. Yeah, sure you do. All you do is stall. That's Groot's main point. He stalls. And yeah, for a game like Marvel Rivals, it's pretty good. You're also annoying as fuck, but you know, you're good. Sometimes I'll swap to Wolverine just when I see a Groot, because, you know, like, what else am I gonna do against him? If you main Hawkeye, get a life. That's simple. Just get a life. I'm sorry. I think people just don't appreciate it when you one-shot headshot someone when they are ulting. It's a little unfair. I think you can understand it's a little unfair. Now, this wouldn't be that bad of an issue if you just weren't a one-trick motherfucker that insta-locks Hawkeye every game. Every game. And you know, this is just my personal experiences, but I have yet to experience a Hawkeye teammate that is competent. It is always the enemy team, and why do I feel like there's always one if there's another Hawkeye on my team, there's always another one on the other team. There's always two Hawkeyes in a game. And I always get the shit one. So, yeah, just have fun throwing your little arrows and shit in the corner, you know, just one-shotting everyone, getting a quad kill. You're not that impressive. Oh, I got MVP though, I'm really cool. Yeah, I don't have anything to say, I don't have any rebuttal, but like, just fucking think about it for 1 minute. Why did you get MVP? Why did you get it? If you main Hela, I don't care if she's good, I don't care if you're good, play someone else. Just like Hawkeye, you have no other characters that you're able to play. other than DPS characters. You do not know what a strategist role is. You do not know what a tank is. You look at those roles and you gag. You gag uncontrollably when someone says, we need a strategist. We need a strategist. There's only one healer, guys. I think we need another strategist. You lock Hela. You don't give a fuck. It's like your teammates are on mute. You are deaf and you can't hear them. You are the definition of just an incompetent bitch. I don't care if you're doing good. I want a teammate, not someone that's just in the backline just going and is just doing that the whole time. It's not fun. It's not fun. I play Marvel Rivals to have fun. You're not fun on either team. If you play Human Torch, you're carried. I don't care. Any flying character, in my opinion, is the epitome of a fly that is buzzing around that also just decides to spit on you every now and then just kill you. Like, your whole gameplay is in staying in a corner, hugging that corner, throwing your fucking shit on the ground, and then just hoping that you kill someone. And then you just beg for heals every single time, even though you're up in the sky. You're a nuisance. That's it. You're a nuisance. You're carried. You're a nuisance. Human Torch is like one of the best characters in the game right now. I don't know. I don't know what to say about you. You're just, If you play Invisible Woman, I mean, yeah. Go for it. Play that character. She's probably an easy-ass strategist. I'm not saying that every strategist is easy. We will get onto a few of them that actually are hard. Not Luna Snow, don't worry. I'm not gonna go for that. But seriously, for a 4-star difficulty character, she is not that hard. Really. I'm sorry. Maybe to play her good is hard because, you know, you're gonna get webs and spears and fucking swords up your ass from every dive character in existence. But at least you can jump away and stuff, other than when you can't, because some characters like Neymar have an auto lock. So yeah, you're just kind of like a punching bag, and in some certain scenarios, I feel bad for you. But you're also kind of annoying sometimes, you know? I don't know. I think you're pretty chill. If you play Iron Fist, you love seeing people have a horrible time. You just love seeing them play their favorite characters, and you just punch the fuck out of them until they're dead, until you've beaten them to a pulp. You also never attack anyone that isn't a specific character. You attack specific people. You are a targeter. You just like to beat up that specific Iron Man in the sky, or that specific healer that's in the backline. You know, you just go for them because they're the easiest picks. They're the easiest picks. Why wouldn't you go for them? You know, just go for the easiest guys and then run away and then just do the same thing again. Just repeat the cycle. And then, you know, just you win. That easy. If you play Iron Man, boy, are you a fucking bag of mixed messages. Because on one hand, you know, you're not the worst. If you look up in the sky for 2 seconds and pay attention to him for less than a millisecond, he is gone. But if you don't look at him, you're gonna fucking die. People don't understand that Iron Man is a problem, especially when they have a Hulk on the team. So he just decides to go gamma overload and dog shit your entire team. You're not the problem. The Iron Man isn't the problem. It's the people that don't think Iron Man is the problem. That's the people that are the problem, because you look up in the sky and he's right there and he's just going and no one does anything. I don't even have a complaint against Iron Man because he's actually pretty dog shit if you know how to fight against him. But no one does anything. No one does anything. You look over there, he doesn't just... If you main Jeff the Landshark, you are cool, but also a masochist, because you just like to see people suffer because of your ult, you know? And then you also support your team, don't get me wrong, you know? You're actually a pretty good healer, except for the times when you run away and then just never heal anyone. You also kind of get bullied the most, so I kind of have some sympathy for you. Most people just hate Jeff. Yeah, I don't know. You're annoying, though, especially with your bubbles. You just... and then you die, and it's just a whole thing. But seriously, there's worse people than you, surprisingly. I mean, in a game of Marvel Rivals, there's always going to be people worse, but yeah, you're just fine. If you main Loki, I'm not gonna lie, I have huge respect for you. You know, it takes actual effort to play Loki because you have to know positioning, you have to know perfect optimal spots, but at the same time, you are very campy. You are the most campy healer ever. I've seen videos where people just hang in the skyscrapers above like 2099 verse, and then they just shoot people from up in the hill, and you can't do anything about it because, you know, once you spot them, you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna use my field of healing and shit around me, and then you can't kill me. So, yeah, you're annoying, but again, I have some respect for you because, you know, he's actually a tough character to play. Toughest healer to play. Yeah, I mean, I don't got much else. Oh boy, this is the big one. Big one. If you made Luna Snow, you have some sort of Stockholm Syndrome. That's really it. Like, why are you playing Luna Snow? Give me one good reason why you play Luna Snow. And I'm gonna guess it right now. I'm just gonna guess it right now. It's because you want to play a DPS. That's it. Or you want to play a healer that is good at healing. That's really about it. You know, Luna Snow's an easy character to learn. You heal the people, you stay in the backline, and then you're good. Until you get attacked by a diver and you're instantly dead, unless you have your freezing thing, which, you know, that works. But seriously, if you main Luna Snow, you're primarily a DPS player. And you just want to swap to strategist, and they're probably the easiest to pick up, even more than Jeff, honestly, because, you know, you just don't have to do much. Or you just really like K-pop. That's a pretty generic thing to say, but, like, you know, that crazy song kind of goes hard, I'm not gonna lie. You're a bag of piling dog shit. I'm sorry. Fuck you if you play Magic. You want to be original? You want to play a sword character, the one sword character in the entire game, and you play her. And, you are a fucking loser. I am sorry. This is going to get heated. But, I think you are the most annoying dive character in the game. You wanna know why? It's your goddamn portals. You just swoop in, use your combo shit, for some reason instantly kills everyone, and then you dive out because you have 2 portals. I don't even know if you have 2 portals. I'm pretty sure you have 2 portals, which, because, you know, that makes sense, because why the fuck not? And yeah, you're just fucking hell. I just hate you. I'm sorry. I just hate every Magic player, because they, for some reason, decide that I'm gonna be a no-lifer. I'm just gonna have no life in this game, and I'm just gonna make everyone's life a living hell. Especially when I'm not on the enemies. I'm not your team. I don't want to, you know, spread chaos at the other team. I'm going to be on the enemy team, and I'm going to fuck everyone over, and then I'm going to say GG easy, no heals. If you play Magneto, yeah, I mean, pretty respectable. You ain't got much else really in your kit. Pretty easy to understand, and you do your job partially well, unless you're just one of those Magnetos that just doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, and never uses their bubble, and still thinks that the shield is just to reflect all damage, or just to protect you from all damage. It's only projectile based. It's only projectile based, just to let you know. But yeah, you just, I don't know. You're so fucking weird. I don't know what to think about Magneto players, because again, they can be good, but I also feel like you just never exist. You never exist, and I think your healers don't as well, because you never probably ever get healed unless you're right directly in front of them. Mostly because you might be pushing too much. You know, you gotta stay in the backline a bit, but seriously, I don't know. You do not exist in most people's eyes. If you play Mantis, you are quite carried by an easy character. Now, am I hating on you for playing Mantis? No, I like Mantis. She's actually a pretty good character. Her heals can be subpar, especially when you don't have another support that can instantly heal specific people to, like, good HP. So, if you're soloing healing with Mantis, oh god, you are fucked. Your whole team is fucked. But it's not really your fault. Honestly, you play your thing pretty well. The one thing that I don't like about you is that Mantis really encourages people just swapping to a DPS Mantis instead of healing people. You just buff your shit up, and then you just start throwing dukes, like, with other people, and then you just die because you're in the front lines, and what the fuck are you doing? Oh, I'm gonna have someone hate me for this, but I think it's about time I finally talk about Mr. Fantastic. He is not a 3-star difficulty, he is a 1-star. I have played one single game with him. He is, by definition, so fucking easy. So easy. You know what you have to do to win the game? You grab onto people by auto-locking with them, and then slapping your dumb elastic bitch hands around, and then you just get big boy mode, and then you're done. You won the game. You get MVP every time if your team knows how to play. If your team knows how to heal you, you are going fucking 13-0. You are not getting a 0 death. You're getting 0 deaths with this character because of how fast he can just turn into the big mode. And if you're stuck in one situation where you actually could die, you just have a button that keeps you from dying for like 5 seconds. You complain about your ult being bad, but it's not that bad when you're actually, you know, your team, or you have someone just singularly. If you have people spread out and you just keep shitting on them from above, what are they gonna do? They can't do anything. So yeah, honestly, pretty carried. Now, I'm a double-edged sword here. Moon Knight is also fucking easy as shit. One of the easiest DPSs to play. You throw your Ankh in the middle of a corner, and you just slap shit up, and you get a quad every game. It's not impressive. It is not impressive in the slightest. Moon Knight is so easy. Yes, you have horrible disadvantage, and if you get, caught, you're probably fucked. But you're never gonna get caught. You wanna know why? Because if you have a Cloak and Dagger team up, you can just hide, or you can just grapple away, or if you're in a really tough situation, you can just fucking Ankh in front of them, and they're probably dead because they can't hit you. And then your ult is also busted. That's just like easy shit. If you ult into your Ankh, like Ankh into ult, that's stupid. That is broken. Like just straight up broken. If you play Neymar, I just hate you. I'm sorry, you know, I feel like this is 3 in a row of characters that I just really don't like to play against. Now, of course, I am a hypocrite. I play Moon Knight. But, seriously, Neymar is a piece of shit. You wanna know why? Because you don't even need to aim as much as Moon Knight. You throw your octopus on the ground, and you just get free kills. You just get free kills for that, and then you do nothing. You do nothing the whole game. You throw your shit, and you miss every time, and then you throw an octopus, and you probably get a quad KO because no one's paying attention. Your also little orb thing doesn't work. It just doesn't. You know, it'll work in good situations when you actually have people around you, but, you know, never works. Just stop using it. Maybe just stop playing this character. That's simple. I don't care if he's good. Just play a character that maybe isn't annoying 24/7. Seriously. If you play Penny Parker, I have some respects to you. But again, playing against you is not fun. It's just not. It's not fun at all. You are not a fun tank to fight against. You wanna know why? Because for some reason, out of all the tanks in the game, sometimes even more than Groot, you never die. You never die, and that's because of your fucking web of multiversal shit that you just spew across the battlefield, and then you just sit there in the thing and you just heal yourself while getting healed by other strategists, so you are basically an immortal god. And I swear there is always, out of 1 out of 3 Penny Parkers in the game, they have a Lord. They have a Lord icon. There's so many Penny Lord icons out there. It's just not even funny. So if you play this character, yeah, you're playing. You don't do much, but you know, you're there. And you're just annoying. That's it. If you play Psylocke, I don't know. I don't know what to think for you because, well, they could go either way. You know, either you are a Genji tryhard from Overwatch, or you just are... Do I even have to say it? Like, I don't, because you know what I'm gonna say, and I don't want to say it because, well, you know why I don't want to say it. You're just a piece of shit. That's it. Like, what are you doing for the team? What are you doing? We already have 3 dive characters, and you're like, I'm just gonna fucking walk in Psylocke because, you know, Why the hell not? Why the hell not? Let's do it. Let's do it. The fucking, you know what? I'm gonna swap off support, and I'm gonna go fucking Spider-Man too, because why not? If you play Rocket, you are probably the most lazy character in the entire game, because you want to know why? This is your whole gameplay. And then you lose with 30,000 heals, and then you blame your teammates. It's not their fault. It's yours, because you want to know what you're doing? You're not contributing. You're just healing. And healing sometimes isn't the most important thing to do. Sometimes killing people on the enemy team is also important. It's not just healing your entire teammates. And some people also have to realize that Rocket isn't the best. Sometimes people have to realize that Rocket is kind of dog shit. If you play Scarlet Witch, yeah, no, I don't like you. I don't like you. I'm sorry. You know what your whole, guess what? What's your whole gameplay? And then sometimes a little, and then you're done. You killed 5 people. Good job. Good job, man. You're so good at this game. Oh boy, Spider-Man. Oh, the fucking, you know, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Not friendly. He is not friendly. He is a tour de force of pain and suffering. He is the leading cause of death in just people wanting to play the game. You are the reason why people don't want to play. On both the enemy team and your team. There is 2 sides of you, and neither of them are good. There's one side where the enemy Spider-Man throws you off a cliff, and then just decides to beat the fuck out of your healers, swings away, ults the entire team, and then gets a fucking quad kill. And then, when you decide to be on the opposite side, meaning our team, what do? I don't remember how to play Spider-Man. Dude, that character sucks, you know? I'm just not good at him. You know, I'm just gonna go fucking 5-18. But guys, I got 9 final hits. I got 9 final hits, guys. Yeah? How many deaths did you get? Double that? No, nice, good for you. What was your damage dealt again? 4,000? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Fuck you, dude. You know, like, you're a Necros wannabe as well. You know, you just want to be like Necros. Necros is so cool. Did you see that? Did you see that Spider-Man tech that he did yesterday? Oh, that was sick, dude. Remember when he said that supports are stupid? Yeah, that was awesome. Oh my god, it just keeps getting better. Just keeps getting better. Squirrel Girl, huh? Out of all the characters in the game, you decide to play this guy. Girl, my bad. But why? Why would you want to play Squirrel Girl? I don't know. No one knows. You don't even know. Why would you know? Because maybe the Squirrel Girl has 0 skill. 1 minute. Oh shit. I just got triple KO. Oh, yep, another triple. Oh, my ult's ready. Oh, that was useless. Hold on, gotta bounce it off the corner. If you play Star-Lord, you're not helping. I don't care how many ults you use, you're not helping. You are just not helping the team in any way. What are you contributing other than damage dealt? You're not getting any kills. You're not getting any kills with that fucking reticle. You're not getting any kills with Star-Lord. But you try and play him every single time, but you know, you're just gonna run around, flip around, and then die anyways. You're not doing anything. You're just there. You're contributing nothing. If you play Storm, you actually are contributing something. Contributing my urge to not play the game anymore. Because, you know what you do? You sit up there, you give your team a bunch of assists, and then you just throw lightning in my face. I still don't even know what fucking Storm does, honestly. I don't even know how she plays. I just know that Storm is a useless and kind of dumb character to fucking add because, well, not dumb. I would say Storm is a cool character, but her gameplay is so bad. I don't get it. I don't understand why people would play her if all you're gonna do is just be a budget Human Torch. That's all that you are. You give your teammates the power-ups, but that's about it. You're literally just like Human Torch. You both have tornadoes as your ult. If you play the Punisher, you are the definition of a one-trick. I don't want to hear it. I don't even care. Spider-Man's in the question? I don't care. You are a one-trick. You are just unbearable. You cannot do anything other than shoot a gun. You see the one character that has a gun in this game, and you're like, yep, that guy. You went right from Call of Duty, and you are just gonna be fucking blasting the fuck out of everyone. And most of the time, you don't even do it well because you don't know positioning, and you don't know that healers sometimes need to know where you are, or you need to be near healers to be healed. And then when you complain about having no healers, it's just fucking useless. You're just over. And then you try and ult, but then you realize, wait, where the fuck are my healers? Actually, you don't realize that. I realize that you are nowhere near us, and then you die instantly because you don't have healers near you. You are a deterrent to them. You deter yourself to them. I didn't even know how that was possible, but you do it. You do it. I don't know why you do it, but you do. We want to win, you know? We all want to win. Just saying, maybe some team cooperation could be useful. Just saying. If you play the thing, you took the easy route. That's it. That's all I'll say. You know, you're probably not a bad player, but you took the easy route. You took it. You took the easy route, and now you're probably getting MVP every single time because you just run in there, you beat some shit up, and then, you know, you get MVP without really any effort. I've played the thing like 5 games, and I've gotten MVP like 3 times. He is not difficult, of course, you know, because he's a 1-star character. But he is a valuable team member, and he's also annoying as fuck if you're on the other team. Actually, he's not even that annoying. I have not met a single player that is actually good, but for some reason, whenever I play him, he is the easiest character in the game. If you play Thor, you're almost there. You're like here. Captain America's like here. You're kind of close to him in terms of being annoying as fuck and a tank player. You're a dive tank, kinda, you know, because you have to get up close and personal, and you're just annoying. That's really it. You know, you never die. You're kind of immortal. You slap the fucking healers around. You pull them into a wall, and then you just start beating the shit out of them. You know, if Captain America and Thor were on another team, you know, I'd probably go insane. I'd probably go insane because, you know, they're both dive tanks. So, yeah, I don't know. You're just annoying to fight against. And getting MVP with him is also not difficult. Honestly, with any character, you're not really that hard to get MVP with if you know how to play him, but still. If you play Venom, you are just a nuisance. I play Venom a lot, or used to play Venom a lot, and yeah, he's easy, he's annoying, and you probably heard this multiple times, but, you know, just fucking play one character that isn't him, please, you know? Because I'd really appreciate it if you didn't whip up into the air, slam down, and shove 15 fucking tentacles up my ass while you're pegging me from behind. Is that valid? Is that a fair enough justification to not play Venom? Consider it, because seriously, if you play Winter Soldier, you are either the best fucking player in the entire game, or you suck ass. You are just like the Punisher. Now that I go back to the Punisher, there actually is 2 people that use regular guns and stuff. It's the Punisher and Winter Soldier. They are a perfect power couple of doing nothing other than being a one-trick. Except Winter Soldier has the small minority of people that actually play well and usually get MVP every single time because all they do is just spam their ult because, you know, it's probably the best ult in the game. Actually, Winter Snow is probably the best ult, but seriously, you're either really good or really fucking ass, and most of the time, the odds are not in my favor. And to finally finish it off, because I am starting to lose my voice, if you main Wolverine, you are not him. You are just not. You run in there, you expect to kill people, but you don't. And then you try and leave, and you die instantly. You're not valuable. Unless the enemy team is full of tanks, you are not valuable. Unless you are staying by your team and actually getting heals from them instead of diving in headfirst into the backlines and then just getting all from every area, you're doing nothing. You're doing nothing. You gotta know when to fuck away. You gotta know when to fucking leave. So then other people can heal you. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope I enjoy listening to myself ranting, because, you know, this is really why I make these videos. I find it funny to go back and watch myself be, you know, just mad at everything. But seriously, I don't know. I think I had a pretty good time doing this, other than my throat, which is raptured, like a prolapsed anus. I actually had a pretty decent time doing this video, and I hope I have fun editing, which is a is an oxymoron. What is that? Yeah. Because having fun and editing is not a thing. Adding those two together, they do not fit. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, this is not to be taken seriously. This is from my personal experiences, and this is purely based just to make people laugh. And if I made you mad, I am sorry. I just hope that you don't take this seriously, because, you know, of course, there's going to be a, you know, a pretty big group of people that are actually playing the characters well. I just have bad experiences with some of these characters. So, my opinion, again, can't stress it enough. But if you're still here, I'm probably just gonna be rambling for a bit. You can fucking leave the video if you want. I don't care. This is the end. But yeah, seriously, there's always gonna be people that are actually good at characters. There's gonna be people that are subpar. You know, it really just depends. But I'm just kind of stereotyping all of these groups to make one video together. So that's really my whole point. But without all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm hoping that I can upload at a consistent rate. Probably not. I have some plans for videos coming up, so I will have stuff to do. It really just depends on if I can do it. You know, school's almost ending. I got like 6 weeks left until summer, so, you know, I've been mostly occupied at school and hanging out with my friends online and stuff, doing things like that. But yeah, seriously, I've got some stuff planned, don't worry. I still got videos planned to make. So, yeah, I think some videos will come out soon. But, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.